Can I just do this and have it work? I have no fucking idea. Live stream offline. Excellent connection. So is this gonna pop? I have no idea what to think. Oh my god, it actually works. Alright, cool. Alright, let's chill at maximum speed. Somebody fucking votes friend mod the moment I get in here, huh? Is that the Wii crash noise as a horn? You are shitting. Who did this?
Enemy down.
This server's so fucking loud. Hey, Chase. What the fuck? Welcome to the YouTube stream experience featuring 1080p and fucking... What the hell did they do to horn mod? Oh, I actually can't steer that far out? That's crazy. This is hard speed, right? Yes! I'm on fucking PPPP because it was semi-populated when I got here. It was at like 5 players. And I'm like, you know what? May as well. It's been a while since I've been here, and honestly, I kind of fucking love this server. Like, it's the worst, but it's the worst in like a great way, you know? Am I making any fucking sense? That horn can suck a dick, though. Almost all these horns can suck a dick. PPPP is... I think when it launched, a bunch of people legitimately thought it was a V server. But it actually just turned out to be a really upstanding bunch of individuals who were committed to packing every single fucking piece of community content and terrible meme into the same experience.
Initiate.
So, like, they maintain a massive, like, nightmare-inducing repack that... Oh, Barkley, come on. Covers basically every single piece of reusable community content and then manually hosts the rest. With the result that this is actually, like... You get a ridiculous amount of variety here. I think the only thing that could rival it is if I used the entire Hue repo to literally host every single custom track I have on file. They also run a pretty comprehensive set of sound effect and music replacements, a very idiosyncratic set of custom characters. I think they're the only server that I know on record that doesn't host bonus cares, actually. Like, even vanilla servers will host bonus cares because it's part of, like, the base game content it comes with. It's free to add. You don't even have to, like, worry about downloads or anything. But these guys are like, nah, AVGN. This. What the fuck is that character selector? That's the list select that Calmore did for, it's currently in both Moai and Birdmod, I think. Or, not Birdmod, but Birdhouse. Blizzard Peaks Classic? What? Huh? Where's Barkley? That's amazing! The OC server also doesn't host bonus cars. Well, yeah, I guess. They have a reason to do that, besides just, like... Like, the OC server has, like, a moral framework and a purpose. I think the huge Eevee actually has huge collision radius as well. Like, it's legitimately a character that doesn't play by the normal rules of the game. Maybe I'll pick him next round. Oh my god, it's actually the old Blizzard Peaks, the fucking sprint course. Does Barkley even still, like, offer this as a download? Is my restat even working? I can't tell because these guys run host mod. It's how I'm using auto excel, but they don't use the fucking host mod scoreboard module for some reason. He has his Omega Wind Zone. Oh yeah, Bark totally, like, leaves all of his old versions up. He's got, like, 30 downloads in his release post or something. What a hero. Oh yeah, they replace a whole bunch of banners, too. I noticed that, like, all the advertisements and community resources are replaced with, like, super low-quality fucking JPEG memes. Aw. No, not Omega winning! Anything but Omega winning!
Maximum output. Glory to mankind.
Good lord. Alright, so clearly, as long as we're exploring here, maybe I'll put on Giant Man or something since Reset is on, but let's pick this, and then let's go the extra mile and really lean into the shitpost. Yeah. Eevee money. Oh, that's good. Eevee money is pretty fucking good. That's actually excellent. Yeah, nobody is fucking used to seeing me on servers besides my own and maybe RDX sometimes. I dodge most community servers because I don't like normal speed and I'm not particularly fond of acrobatics or slipstream. And about 95% of community servers seem to be hosting at least one of those. It's weird that PPPP is like one of the last bastions of normal gameplay, but hey, there you go. Oh my god. It's fucking beautiful. Look at this. The shake frames are so distracting on their own. The ability to make other people look at this is awesome. Thank God I know Galf pretty well. Oh god, yeah. Seeing trap items might be a little bit tough, though. I think if I were to put serious effort into playing this character effectively, I'd have to raise my camera. You just parked for me there? Oh god. This is the upgraded Hornet. This is the Hornet persona. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus God. I don't like this. People just disappearing entirely like some kind of fucking blind spot whenever they're in front of me. Sheer terror. I heard you pick, so you're holding now. Oh god, I gotta just fucking boost and try to get away from that. Nope. Had no idea how to line up with those fucking springs, since I can't see shit! Awesome. Oh god, this is gonna be great. Ready? Let's take a moment to appreciate the replaced power-up theme. Just because it's there. Yeah, I'm fucking beefing it through the off-road there, because I can't actually fucking see. Oh god, this is very difficult. Is this an acceptable handicap for playing a game full of children? Please kick. Thank you! How the fuck am I supposed to dodge that? Alright. That is a fucking thing. Alright. We actually went to the light here. I have so many lights on in this goddamn room. I'm like, how do I use the camera? Please help. Yeah, and then I can fucking crank the gain down a little bit. It's been a while since I busted this thing out. I've got fucking max gain right now, so I look like I'm goddamn glowing. There we go. That's a little bit more reasonable. Hey, now I almost kind of look like a person. That's fucking crazy. lucky guess. Do you think KAC will be on YouTube this year because of the stuff? Well, I'll get DMCA'd if I try to play fucking Andy Williams Christmas music, so it seems likely. Alright, Jesus, there's... Are you fucking shitting me? Of course. RAM! RAM! My god. There's...
What's up?
The last time I watched your stuff was your L-Sword content. God damn, the hell happened to you? I got better. I've pretty much just been doing... Oh god, it's got modified turning. I think it has Lua for 15 weight or something. Because I can't turn while drifting. Oh no. That's a different Lua. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, it's using Lua stat replacement. God, the portrait is so good. This is the worst experience, actually. Okay, is that just slope physics? I think it's just slope physics. You're shitting me. That's the best gloat ever. Didn't we look at this on Jartcast and confirm that it had a trivial major skip? I wonder if that ever got fixed, or if it just released. Yeah, so I'm not thinking of a different course. Oh, Jesus. How am I not in last with this gigantic piece of shit? Can this thing even slip tide? The noise it makes when it lands! Bump Spark is the only way to win. Nice to actually be able to watch while at work. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been saying that YouTube playback is better. I know a lot of people who have been, like, passively subscribed to my fucking YouTube for the longest time are gonna be coming in here like, what the fuck? You're still alive? What the hell is this video game? Honestly, I'm totally chill with that. It can slip tide at least, not that it helps much. Also, we're looking kind of different today. Real shit. The last thing I heard about L-Sword Origin was that, so Chung has a mechanic called Heavy Stance, where basically he has, like, guard points with, selectable follow-ups. Kind of like that one fucking Guilty Gear character, where, like, you can do certain moves if your guard point activates. And he's got it on, like, a whole bunch of particular moves. And during an update where they brought everybody's skills into line with, like, Season 3 shit, they somehow fucked him up so badly that basically half the moves that are supposed to have Heavy Stance don't, and half the moves that aren't supposed to have Heavy Stance do. Including, like, air moves, which aren't even coded to work correctly with Heavy Stance. So there's that. So he can just, like, do Heavy Stance X out of the fucking air. And I'm sitting here like, but why? But why? What do you mean? I only heard the last half of that and thought you were talking about Anji. Nah, it's, welcome to the Cursed Realm. Fucking game is bad. Do you think a KSC trailer is happening? I'd like for it to happen, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, truthfully. It's a fun thing to throw together every year, but I've been wanting to do something a little bit different with it than haha funny elephant smashes through wall again, which is admittedly the best clip I've ever recorded, so... How many years are we at now? This is the 4th one, right? Alright, goodbye everyone. I think you kind of need funny elephant smashes through wall. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's exhausting, isn't it? Just listen to what's fucking happening. This is the legacy of Horn Mod. This is the shit that people think I created. I'm not responsible for it being like this. I didn't specifically disallow it, but it's not what I wanted. There's a stream like this that makes me think of how 2020 has been. Bro, 2020 just makes me want to walk off the fucking surface of the earth and directly into the sun. Fuck this year entirely. Just pure nonsense. Oh, wrong drift! Can I recover in time to actually take this? I think it was still a gain for me to wait and use the last charge on that shortcut instead of using it to get back up to speed. Wow, that line fucking sucked, but I was so committed to it. Guilty Gear, Tekken, Dynasty Warriors, Melty Blood. Yeah, I think you're right. Shit. When you don't know how long the tradition's been going, you just know that it's never going away. Because they're making shitty fighting games faster than I can fucking play them. Like, significantly faster. Oh god, what the fuck is wrong with my handling right now? Brain just doesn't. Does this? Oh god, mate, no scoreboard. Can be info. Bump spark, growth bump, shrink. Okay, haste is on. So I can play enabled piece of shit. I don't actually think Haste Tales is very good, but I think they're fun. I have like 1 extra frame of delay, which is actually like 2 frames Celsius. Because this is a fucking 35 tick rate game. And it's fucking me up, man. I can't steer for shit. I mean, there's also the fact that this game is just horrendously loud right now because I'm playing in this environment, but... 275 frames Kelvin. Fucks me up that Kelvin is the same scale as Celsius, just with a different starting point. Listen to how loud shit is before everyone gets their first fucking item set. There's a reason I made it impossible to use horns with an item. You made a mistake. Oh yeah, Tails makes toad noises on this server, doesn't he? Yep. That is correct. Yeah. Okay, and then somebody... I mean, I guess you can have the egg box. It's not like I was gonna do anything interesting with it. Oh wait, I'm still restatted. Tails is still 8-5. No wonder this feels fucked up. Just petty. That toss was just petty. Mari Tails, god. Welcome to the 9-9 Tails bomb. Whoa! Goodbye. Whoops, I actually thought I had an extra strip because I just wasn't watching. So I basically just missed that set completely. Easy podium. Great game. Runa says, Metal Sonic also has Ghetto War Machine voice clips on this server. Yes. And they're amazing.
My buns are very toasty.
Mark Zuckerberg. There's a reason I kept the number of voiced horns in Horn Mod to an absolute bare minimum. Voices are so fucking distracting. What are you? This is like a parallel dimension from normal cart. It's fucking awesome, actually. Now live on your channel, insomniakart featuring Loud. I'm the broadcaster! Why are you fucking explaining this to me? I know that my channel went live because I'm fucking sitting here broadcasting it. What's wrong with you? Okay, I think I turned off the fucking email notifications. Are you subbed to yourself? You can't not be subbed to yourself. Love double negatives. I mean that unironically. They're like the best language constructions ever. Never don't use double negatives. This is Mambo number 5. Yeah. Also, welcome to copyright. Sneaking suspicion that I could be DMCA'd on Twitch, literally for just playing here. What the fuck was that Jaws targeting? I'm actually heartbreaking to dodge right now. Yeah, so this is actual 2-2. And man, does it ever feel easy to drive. I think in higher ping environments, I favor Excel types pretty strongly. Of course, people can't see my 80 ping right now, or they'd call me a fucking wuss for insisting that 80 ping is high ping. But, it is, I'm sorry. This is like my personal playable threshold. I'd get mad if we were playing Uni. So regarding the fucking Twitch DMCA shit, there is a little bit of confusion going around between, like, your VODs getting muted for an automatic detection and, like, you getting DMCA'd, which is a manual thing that happens to you when the rights owner, like, literally makes a legal request. So, like, people getting fucking wind noises in World of Warcraft picked up for automated mute, that's not a DMCA. Those aren't strikes that can fucking kill you. Oh, I actually missed the set. I'm lucky. God damn, dude. Nothing but Jaws tonight. Ah. Don't worry, rollback soon, TM. I actually have no fucking idea what to think about that, but we will make rollback our... Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Alex? Not yick, dude. No. Are you fucking serious? That's impossible. Hold on, fucking... How do I fucking sort? No, dude. Whom? How do you even get that screen anyway? That's an alternate character select that's available in some community builds. I believe Kalmar worked on it. That's Tyonic? Tyonic is responsible for fucking Yickman? That was super cavalier, and I think I'm gonna get punished for it, but... Oh, God. The extra delay is killing me. I feel like that's a turn I would have been able to make otherwise, but I fucking... pulled out of the turn late, and now I'm fucked. Now I'm fucked. Now I'm entering the pack on Balloon Panic, and I'm too far ahead to, like, take the cut. Oh, God. Yep. Yeah. Alex, why Roman numeral 2K is here to fetishize suicide? I think the Reddit post that went along the lines of something like, Elisa Lam's suffering was instrumental to the development of our game, was like, at what point do you type that and not realize that you've crossed a moral event horizon of some kind? Like, how do you not sit down and reconsider your actions several times in between composing and posting that post? Ah! I'm gonna John about fucking ping all night, dude. Yeah, I don't think Birdmod has it. Birdmod is pretty specifically, like, changes maintained and used by James. It's kind of his personal build. I think if people want kitchen sink community features, they mostly go to Moe these days, because Moe Mansion is literally an automated daily build of everything that they could possibly merge together. And then I think Birdhouse got an official release as well, but I haven't kept an eye on that. Because honestly, Birdhouse getting an official release instead of a pinned post in fucking Graphics Lua Misc feels like a dream. Alright. I guess... we lean into it and play Acceleration Robot. Actually... let's play fucking Gamma Stats, fuck it. Oh, Gamma Stats on Ghost Valley. Cannot wait. Where's Moe available? Same place that every community build is available, hopefully. The sub-forum. Oh god, yeah, Gamma Stats are fucking craziness. Yep. Unlucky. I'm just gonna mash here, I guess. I knew that everyone was braking behind me anyway, but I just wanted to get it over with. Like, if you're already at a stop, you may as well not waste acceleration time.
Enemy down. Enemy down.
I think 2B's stock stats are like 5'9" or something. I think she's max weight by default. Something something, if 2B sat on your face, she'd kill you. I really thought I could. I could have just done nothing and finished in a better position. Oh well. Is she actually 6'9"? That's pretty nice. Wait, hold on. 993. Page 1 of 81! That's awesome! $1,619 horns. That's fantastic. I don't even know what to do with that information. Alright, back to shadow stats, I guess. That's fucking complete insanity. Does that even include Hellhorns? No, it doesn't. Hellhorns aren't in the stock select unless you turn it on. And they're marked pretty clearly in red, so it'd be obvious. Just complete madness. Excuse me? Wait. Do I hear a horn of myself somewhere in this fucking chaos? I'm pretty sure I hear my own laugh somewhere in here. Man. Oh god, wrong drift. Deep suffering. I don't think it's me. I think it's a fucking it's the tail end of the Mark Zuckerberg horn. It just like it has that particular cadence to it that I've recognized in my VODs when something is completely out of my control and I have no idea what to do about it. So I just start fucking cry laughing in terror. Yeah, that deck of banana spot's pretty good. Yeah, alright. I just needed to communicate. Just needed to communicate. Hey! That was a pretty slick finish, actually. Yeah, Funny Death is actually good. It's a stupid meme, but it's a good stupid meme. Yeah, I'm trying out YouTube streaming for a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna stick. So the vague evaluation here. Cons. Website layout is worse. More work for broadcasters because there's no like static URL for chat that you can use as an OBS panel. And setting up streams is a little bit more pain in the ass because it doesn't really have a concept of like default settings that makes any sense to anyone. Fucking no such thing as true source quality. No matter what you send out, it will be transcoded. But pros is higher fucking bitrate limit, guaranteed transcodes, better playback quality, and fucking consistency overall. Fucking, Content ID seems like a generally more sane way of handling fucking copyrighted music usage and shit. And for the biggest one for me is that right now, Twitch is fighting a war with ad blockers. YouTube has largely given up on that plan by just attempting to have every single piece of content on their platform be an ad, like for the ads to replace and become the content. But Twitch is still really attached to the idea of like actually fighting ad blockers. And like right now, if you're not like using super updated scripts to get around shit, you're gonna get flooded with pre-rolls and mid-rolls. And that just bothers me more than anything. Ads fucking suck a dick. Compare that to like the experience on YouTube where you can literally just install Advanced on any Android device or uBlock on any PC, and it's just a better playback experience, period. The forced mid-rolls are a nightmare because they interrupt content that you're already invested in watching. If it was like picture-in-picture mid-rolls or something like that, where like it appeared at the top of the chat or in a corner or something, and you could like switch the audio back, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be okay with it, but I think I would grumble and tolerate it. But as it is, they're so fucking disruptive and they're so persistent that I just don't want to deal with it. And I don't want anybody else to have to deal with it either. Oh yeah, that's good. Honk! See you later, fucking moron! What sucks is that every service it's actually a drop-in replacement for Twitch, but objectively better. Namely, Hitbox and formerly Beam, now Mixer, except dead. Both of those services were like objectively superior drop-in replacements for Twitch with basically the same feature set. And the problem was that they just weren't going to like... If your premise is your Twitch but with a small number of incremental improvements and no viewers, you won't be able to bring anybody there to actually like make you money. And that was like just a known quantity. We all knew those services were gonna die eventually. Same for like VidMe trying to replace YouTube, that incredibly short-lived fucking burst of energy. Jin says, I wasn't aware of Vanced until it came up in the Discord the other day. Seems pretty dope so far, though. Yeah, Vanced is good. Vanced is the fucking good shit. I actually haven't tried NewPipe with YouTube streams, but I know, like, it used to be what I recommended for YouTube on Android, just because open source and objectively better than the stock YouTube app. But it was clumsy in a couple places, and Vanced is basically just the YouTube app with the fucking annoying bits ripped out and all the restrictions removed. Which is like, yeah man, alright. Keek says, somehow I've managed to avoid all the Twitch issues. Yeah, you're certainly not the only one. Like, it doesn't happen on my PC down here, but if I go upstairs and, like, use the exact same browser setup on, like, our PC hooked up to the TV, I'll get, like, mid-roll barrage galore. It's insane. I feel like they're fucking A/B testing it to determine what the exact threshold of, like, optimal profit versus fucking people bailing out of the stream is. Winderdump says, I still like NewPipe, but it has weird jank. Yeah, it's like... Feature parity's never at whoa. Feature parity is never at 100%, I think. And it does have some pretty wild edge cases. Somebody's about to fucking sink fail out of here, Jesus. Maybe Seaside just died. Are these different textures? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy, but I'm looking at the fucking floor texture here, like, is there a conflict somewhere? Could have sworn it was a different one. L-Dog made some changes to it. Oh, recently? That's cool. Mine gets punted away and just immediately the Wii freeze noise. Yeah, man. Whatever. I'm really pleased that I'm indirectly, maybe directly responsible for this. I believe a place on the internet where this is allowed to happen is beautiful. I don't want it to be my place. I don't want to go there all the time. But I think it's beautiful. Oh god, please go over. What a redirect. Get me the fuck out of here. Deadass thought the Wii Freeze was an actual car horn. Bro, I wanna fucking hook up a car horn that makes the Wii Freeze sound. You're in traffic and you just crash brawl at people? Come on! Okay, everyone seems to agree I'm directly responsible. I won't apologize. What do you mean I failed to load PM? Dude, fucking Sonic players, I swear to god. Unstable piece of shit. Dan, where are you? Gimmer, please. If I've played this, I don't recognize it. Alright, let's unleash madness and just... We'll choose a random community character every round. That option is specifically in the game for one of my servers that hosts randomized add-ons, but it seems super appropriate here as well. Oh yeah, no, I didn't recognize it at first from the fucking select picture, but I totally know this layout, actually. Yeah, this was on a Jartcast. I'm terrible with names and faces. Just, I'm terrible, in general. Alright, so this is someone's OC, probably? The fact that the Wii Freeze perfectly loops into itself if you just mash it is like icing on the cake, really. Speed. Legacy from Beastars. Okay, so someone's OC. Legit. I guess every character is someone's OC. Fucking Missile Matador shit over there. I fuck my own jaws. Hey, could you not crowd my space? Thanks very much.
My self-esteem is non-existent right now.
Stars is an anime. Anime sucks. Anime sucks. Pan slowly over to my fucking wall of fucking merch. Dude, no. The incidental horn timing's too good.
My self-esteem is non-existent right now. My self-esteem is non-existent right now.
Where's the fucking Miyazaki anime was a mistake image? Which isn't a real thing he said, I think, but it's very easy to believe. I didn't really feel like I had anywhere to use these.
Send me your dick pics.
Well, alright. Foss says, we need some rhythm game pop-offs in this horn pack. Sasoribi is a Hellhorn in stock. That's a thing. Anime sucks, says the eventual VTuber. Man! Is that the end of the arc? Is that just what's happening eventually? But I don't have an iPhone X for superior motion tracking. Why does YouTube mean I'm becoming a VTuber? It's a loose correlation. I don't buy it. By the way, what the fuck are so many of you doing here at fucking nearly midnight? Actually midnight on the East Coast. Is it Saturday? It's Sunday. Close enough. Oh Jesus, I have to look at this for the whole race now. It's like I've joined a public Discord every single fucking race start. Both of them? It's like Quake Live vibes. You know, like the Dark Fiber servers where you can just hit a fucking... You can just type a number and play a global sound effect for everyone. It's that. Except with proximity. We've entered the new age of ventrilo harassment. Wait, so is that path intended with no fucking items, or what? This is fucking Joker Pack, isn't it? I just realized where I was. A lot of the pieces of the layout got substantially redesigned. I think it plays a little better, actually. That's cool. No! Fuck out of here. Do not enter my fucking airspace. Okay, I didn't need those anyway. Shit. Okay, and I guess Bump Spark didn't want to save me there. I'll just skip the pad and take the inside. Well, I didn't actually get an item that'll help me, but maybe Laz will be able to pass now. Smiley face. Yeah, like this indoor section. It's simpler, but it plays way better. Oh, come on, please slow down. There we go. Tied for 4th? I'll accept it. They're sad nerf cases like Hadal Trench. I think the new Hadal Trench is actually super cool. The one thing that gets me is the ending section. Those last couple of turns are like insanity. They feel really rough and difficult to approach. Why am I top score on the server? Oh no! Alright, this is a mistake, especially at higher ping than I'm used to, but... Man. Yeah, New Hadal is like a very substantially different course in terms of like theming and layout ideas. And I like it. I think it's pretty fun to drive throughout. And don't really feel the need to compare it to the previous iteration. But the last few turns are fucking absolute madness.
What's up?
Yeah, and there's some directioning issues in places. I think I'm affected by it less than most. I love Shenji's fucking Link and this lean on turn. Makes me so goddamn happy. Alright, I'm gonna mash to try and defend here. Just have something that forces people to fucking respect my space. Ah, it did cycle. Shit. I didn't have nearly enough faith. Aw. I wanted to hit the cheeky shot. It's so fucking tempting every single time. Being able to point blank people from behind with bananas. Alright, is this still here? Ha. So you can take it, but there's no fucking platform. Oh god. Nice adjustment, idiot. God, everybody? Hello there. Yeah, okay, I guess we're just fucking bumping everything. Yeah, Sire's got it right. You can't lawnmower it, which I think was a problem with the previous iteration, so probably a good change. What the fuck is happening behind me? Okay, didn't need those anyway. Well placed. Who fucking threw that shit? Alright, 3 people. Not bad. That's getting fired backwards. No? Holding? Kinda surprised. I'm the best. Not bad. Let's see. Donut says, hey, cart streams, just what I need instead of dying to OLED research. Oh god. Is that the fucking encore mode marker? I swear to god. Awesome. What's your project, Donut, if you don't mind talking about it? It's easy, but it's effective. I guess. I just get to look at this. Really, the reason to make anything is so you can force people to experience it. Like, you don't have a choice. Now this exists, and I've put it in your face. Interactive silicon or rip. Great. It's actually just all screaming. That's fucking phenomenal. A little bit of a cheeky shot. No project. LGCX is near 1500, but can't reason out getting it from my main PC driver. Oh god. I'm always like... I said to myself, I don't see why anyone would ever need 2 monitors, and then I got 2 monitors, and I'm like, well, I got 2 monitors, and this is pretty fucking cool, but I don't think I'll ever need more than 2 monitors. And now I have 3 monitors, and I'm like, you know, I could totally use 5. Like, there's no upper limit on the number of useful monitors. Because my main panel's 1440, and that's opened my eyes to the fact that high pixel density is good, actually. Like, the visual quality in, like, games, I can kinda take or leave. But just, like, for actual day-to-day use, for, like, actual, like, work beyond Vidya, just the extra screen real estate is super fucking strong. These sets are so closely spaced. Worry? True and genuine fear? I'm first? Oh my god. Oh, don't you dare fucking crash me like this. Pretty good. What's the aspect ratio on Darius again? 64:9 or some shit? It's like 48:9. It's like 3 fucking widescreen monitors taped together. Donut says, just having the window space is nice, but TBH Overwatch Beta was the seller on 21.9 for me. I've been wondering about ultra-wides, honestly. It seems nice, but it seems like the number of meme modifiers you tack onto a monitor is like force multipliers to the price. And as soon as you get up to like 4K, OLED, G-Sync, fucking ultra-wide, backlight strobing, then like you've kind of arrived at the point where the monitor has to cost $1,500. There's not a second option. The other thing is that, like, right now in a triple monitor setup, I've got 2 vertical on the other side of, like, well, I can just fucking... Yeah, there we go. So like, this is my kind of setup at the moment, and I'm already feeling like I'm kind of reaching the limits of my periphery, unless I move things way further back. Which I totally could do. But only if I had actual, like, extra real estate to justify. I like the idea of having, like, a big-ass main panel, then, like, portrait monitors that match the height of that panel left to right, and then, like, maybe one panel mounted directly above the main. And that's where, like, shit like OBS would go. Sire says, oh no, that awful noise. Thankfully it's PPP, so you can't tell what I mean by that. Computer, turn off that noise! Just the whole experience. You're holding. There's no way I'm not gonna die if I stand next to you. You fucker, come on! Why? That's comfy, actually. The left/right monitor is mainly Twitch chat duty. So when I'm not streaming, left monitor is mainly for social and reference material. Right monitor is for file management and, like, just a fucking persistent browser window. But when I'm streaming, I basically dock stuff up so that it's Discord and browser left side, and then a vertical OBS, just like taking up the entirety of the right side.
It's showtime!
Man, I've been chaining power items non-stop, and I'm nowhere close to catching up. It's because there's so many fucking boost panels in this course. The frontrunner's constantly moving at boost speed anyway, so I was wondering if there was something past there.
Let's go.
Oh, that was a mine. I thought it was something else. I don't know. Oh well. Still top F. YouTube Automod is wild. So there's two different modes of operation. The first is we've automatically held this message for review because it looks like spam or profanity or what have you, and you can click allow or reject, and I've turned that off because I don't think it's very helpful. But the other mode is when it silently black holes messages that look like they're super spam, like if they contain links or like certain keywords, where they're even invisible to the broadcaster. And it's like, that's one of my big hang-ups with the platform so far. I don't understand that shit. I don't understand why you would do that. Well, shit, if everybody wants Angel, I don't want to. Porter says, Tyrone, that bump was for playing as my old main. Listen! I'm on Giant Man. It's picking characters automatically. Couldn't do anything. Online lag. You can see the message that it deleted, huh? Actually, I can't. Because I don't have the admin version of the chat panel open right now. I have the user version of the chat panel open. Yes, Giant Man. There's Iron Man, but then there's also Giant Man, which specifically excludes bonus characters in the base 5 from selection, so it will only pick community characters. I documented this, but because no one reads the documentation, and quite frankly I can't blame them considering that most of the host mod documentation is for hosts, nobody knows it exists. What is this? I haven't played this Angel Island before, I think. This is neat. Underwater section 2. Oh, good boy. Oh yeah, straight up can't. That's an egg box for sure. At least this character controls normally. I think they have a larger collision radius, but that's it. They might not even have a larger collision radius because, oh my god! It's beautiful! It's majestic! I can't see shit! Jesus. That's a lot of fucking power-up sirens. It bothers me that they replaced that sound specifically because it has extreme gameplay significance. There's an option in host mod to play, like, timer warnings above replaced power-up music. But it doesn't, there's no option to replace, like, the warning blips. Or to, re-replace them. I think maybe there should be. Great. Oh, I'm so fucked. That was, like, the worst place to get hit ever. I'm so thoroughly dead. Because this set's, like, useless. The finish is right there. Nonsense. The MIDI. The MIDI makes me really happy. That's it. That's all I have to say. Donut Plains 3 remake in the style of, like, the MK8 version? I feel like I've played this, actually. Maybe only once, but I feel like I have played it. Maybe I should upload something on this account, just like, hey, I'm gonna be streaming a lot of bullshit here, so if you still happen to be subscribed from 10,000 years ago and you're used to me only posting, like, shit posts once every 3 years, you might want to unsub before your feed gets flooded by fucking garbage. I think that's a fair warning. There's an energy to that scream that is fucking compelling. I'm glad you still set the scream as Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car. Yeah, I think you're allowed to use custom text for what game you're playing on YouTube, but I don't think it'll generate a directory entry for it. So on the off chance, like, I don't know, maybe I'll just use SRB2 cart, but I don't know. I'm kind of long shot predicting a mass exodus away from Twitch as Twitch becomes, like, a gradually less safe place to stream. And I think making some use of the directory features on YouTube, even though I have absolutely no good faith belief that they will have any sort of fucking successful discovery at all, is like, hey man, maybe it's a good idea. And yeah, there is a directory for it because it has, like, I don't know, it's in the Giant Bomb database, which I know is what Twitch uses to source stuff. I don't know what the fuck YouTube does. All I know is that whenever I upload KSD videos, YouTube keeps automatically classifying them as Mugen. Which is fucking awesome. It's so good. Just the algorithm is making its best guess, and it's like, nah, bro, this is just fucking Mugen. And it's almost not entirely incorrect, which is great. It's so loud, dude. I'm glad I could fill this place up, though. Who the fuck is server muted? Laz, are you server muted? Why? Fucking click that shit off. I wonder if people who aren't, like, authenticated with those permissions can actually see the red light mute. I don't fucking know. Set game type front run? I don't understand how that game type is supposed to work or be fun. Yeah, no thank you. What I should totally do at some point, though, is, what am I fucking thinking? I should totally port, like, Driver Explode from Hot Shot Racing. That sounds like a shit. Oh, hey man, bump code's fixed. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, man.
Enemy down.
It was worth the bump.
Initiate.
Combi is a fucking good-ass mode. Tag still hosts a Combi server. And it does get a decent amount of traffic.
Too slow.
It's weird. I feel like a lot of the population that's frequenting net games regularly
Too slow.
has become like really strongly accustomed to the fucking casual army style of play, where basically like all standard driving mechanics are fucked up in some way, which is by no means bad. I want to stress that. I think it's cool that people are doing their own fucking thing, but
Enemy down.
it means that I feel like the server list has been continually growing, but the amount of places that I'm actually interested in playing on has been shrinking continuously. Never in a million years would I have thought, yeah, you know what fucking server provides the exact flavor of gameplay that I want? PPPP. Yeah, this is the perfect place for me right now. And yet. Lost says total conversion mods are sick, but it's good to have vanilla. That's pretty much exactly how I feel about it, yeah. I will also say that, and this is something that I've observed in a lot of games with community-hosted servers and low player counts, is that the game has a tendency, like I observe this with a lot of arena shooters in particular, gravitating towards like progressively more insane variants of Instagib. The dispense instant dopamine modes tend to take over the browser at some point. Like, vanilla play is one of the first things to go as the game's player base grows like more specialized and more head up ass.
Mankind.
PPPP stands for perfect place to play Picard. Oh no! Like, you know how hard you have to fucking work to find and seed an active game in Xenotic that's just like, let's play deathmatch with weapons. Like, servers now specifically noting that they use weapons instead of the fucking Minston X rocket jump instagib gun is like, how? What are we doing? Is that a racist Mario horn that I saw on my fucking notifications? God damn it, I need to just nuke horn mod from space. We just need to be done. I'll just fucking retire. So that's where I'm at. I think it's super cool that even with a lot of people anticipating V2 on the horizon and being very, very aware of V1's design shortcomings, the V1 netplay ecosystem is still pretty healthy, and like, there are populated games every fucking day. Every day people are playing this game. It is never dead. Oh god, again? Please help me. At least it's fucking this. It's so loud, I can't even fucking hear myself think. But yeah, it's like, oh fuck, what was I even saying? I can't even fucking think! I'm glad the ecosystem is healthy, whether it's people playing like pure vanilla, super refined like community rebalances like CPM style of vanilla, or just doing something completely the fuck different with weird variant game modes or overhauling the way fucking handling works entirely. I think it's cool. And I think that ultimately giving players the tools to play however the fuck they want is generally what's best for longevity of a game like this. Now, let's take a moment to reconcile this with me complaining that fucking Diabolical has too many game modes in matchmaking. I think matchmaking is a different beast. So I think people who prefer a match-made experience to a server browser experience are like making super strong judgments about, and Phoenix linked a post about this from one of the Titanfall 2 developers earlier. So that's why I've been thinking about it, and I'll probably restate a lot of that. But there's like a sliding scale between quality of game, aka like am I playing exactly the mode that I want to be playing right now, and like time to matchmake. Where it's like players will shoot themselves in the foot regarding how much they're actually permitting themselves to enjoy the game. Did I get eggboxed? Oh my god. Please help me. By like only queuing up for a specific mode that they want to play, and then waiting 20 minutes for that mode and then complaining the game is dead. Where if they clicked on even one other mode, they'd get a game in 2 minutes that they'd enjoy like 90% as much. It's like, matchmaking is specifically such a fucked up prospect. You need so many players for matchmaking to work smoothly. One of the reasons I'm so excited for V2 is that they're clearly putting a lot of effort into the 1v1 dynamics. Because right now 1v1s in V1 are kind of a fucking meme. They've gotten better since Forced SPB was removed, but it's still a huge meme. But, in V2, the ability to actually sit on a server with 2 people and feel like you're playing a real video game sounds pretty nice. Just because it means that you don't need to seed a big-ass game, or even, like, a moderately large game, to feel like you're playing fucking standard cart. Ido says, there's 2 new dedicated cart servers in Brazil. The Brazilian community increased a lot since then. Yeah, I had a bit of an interaction with a Brazilian host a while back regarding a repacked version of Hornrod. I've complained about this a couple times, but honestly at this point, like, I haven't even bothered to check in. I think it's likely that they're fucking hosting something bullshit and against the rules, but I haven't even bothered to check. It's whatever. And, like, on the other side of that coin, I was approached by a Brazilian host who wanted to, like, resolve the issue that I had with that guy, and, like, wanted to talk about adding some features to an official version of Hornmod later. And I will say that a Hornmod rewrite is pretty close to being ready. I just have to... Oh, come on, that sucks. I have to make a call about whether or not I want to add, like, a couple features back in, stuff like the end of race help text, and how I want to present that. Because overall, I'm not happy with the UX of Hornmod, which is why I run it on my servers with most of the fucking visual options just turned off entirely. And when I see people not doing that, and the Hornmod control prompts, like, covering shit for other mods, and generally looking like a gigantic piece of shit where I don't even, like, snap stuff correctly, because it was my first mod, I'm like, I gotta get that fucking rewrite out, Jesus Christ. The big hole in hosting that I seem to see for myself is fucking Australia. Like, that entire area just has nobody hosting. Hey, for SPB Run Deluxe. Man, that's pretty close, too. There's a lot of shit that I need to balance out regarding Gauntlet mode. But I'm looking to finish up the core features of the mode before I start, like, testing internally. But most of that mod is done. Like, I could comment out the Gauntlet mode switch and basically just release it right now, but I'm committed to, like, doing the whole thing properly. And it involves such shenanigans as, like, actually getting art from Chenji. It's amazing how much easier programming for this game gets when you don't have to fucking worry about netplay compatibility at all. Well, that's unfortunate. Fucking out of here. SPROM DX is still the initial parts of mission mode. It uses a lot of the framework for mission mode. I think it eventually, like... The code is now so fucking different from mission mode that if I were to build mission mode on top of the new stuff, for SPB Attack Deluxe, I'd basically be rewriting a bunch of shit, but it wouldn't take very long, is the cool thing. I've learned a lot in the process of creating mission mode that helped me work on Deluxe, and I learned a lot working on Deluxe that'll help me work on mission mode. The thing about mission mode, though, is that, like, even if I do the core framework, the issue is still, like, creating a fuck ton of content for the mode. Wow, that turn is unfair as shit. Which is why I chose to focus on an SPB attack redesign, because the content there is kind of already designed for me. I designed systems around it, but, like, broadly speaking, the experience is a fuck ton of content ready for people without me having to specifically design any kind of structured challenges. Ow. Which I think is neat. Actually, I'm surprised to see you on YouTube instead of Twitch. Yeah, I guess a lot of people haven't heard about this, but Twitch is currently fighting a war with ad blockers and also being fucking bent under the will of the RIAA, so it's a pretty bad place to be streaming right now. I don't know if I'm permanently moved to YouTube, but I'm definitely, yeah, literally everyone's hitting that wall, by the way. I'm definitely investigating my other options. And stuff like just being able to stream at higher quality and lower latency on YouTube is pretty compelling on its own. I'm not, like, partnered with YouTube. That lapsed a while back when they put in a 4,000 yearly watch hours requirement, and I hadn't, like, actually posted any serious videos to the channel in, like, generations. So I lapsed on that on my main, and it shouldn't be too hard to get back, but I don't have, like, all the exciting partner features turned on, which I'm hoping to get going pretty soon. But just add a baseline. Literally, it just feels like a cozier platform to be streaming on right now. Twitch has been kind of incrementally ruining their site for a hot minute anyway, so I'm totally down to branch out for a bit. Arno says, mission mode seems to be the kind of thing to let people add a fucking ton of shit on it. Yeah, that's the idea, is that, like, I put in a bunch of shit to basically allow people to define their own missions, and it's in a pretty easy to understand format. But I'd still like to launch with some kind of baseline. Plus, there's a couple types of really fucking super involved weirdo missions that I haven't been asked to actually develop yet because there's, like, really specific requirements attached to them. Like, you wouldn't fucking believe how hard it is to detect what direction a player is turning. Or, like, modify their angle based on that information. Donut says, everyone kind of saw it coming from the Amazon buyout, extra cynicism or not. Yeah. And I mean, it sucks because, like, if you're a fucking startup, your aim is to get acquired by an evil company. That's how you survive. You make a really good product and you're like, hey, please incrementally ruin this shit by buying us. And that's, like, the entire business strategy. Which is, like, fucking insanity, but it's how the sector kind of works right now. Especially if you're doing something as fucking intensive as video. Kernos says, what was the last serious Tyrants on my video even? Do we count the PSO2 stuff you posted a few months back? That reminds me that I should change this fucking channel's title to Tyron. But yeah, I think it was that. I like the idea. I've been inspired by Befail recently because he does super low production, super concise videos about, like, super esoteric topics. And that's something that I kind of like the idea of because I realized, wow, these really resonate with me. And I realized that it's, like, compared to my typical ambitions with regards to, like, producing polished educational content. Jesus, this fucking background, by the way. Doing something like that is... The turnaround is significantly faster and the total invested effort is way lower. But the actual utility to people might be exactly the same. Like, I've sort of been fucking arriving at the idea that, like, polish is the fucking enemy when it comes to, like, getting anything useful done. And shit is gonna resonate with people regardless of how much fucking work you put into, like, the finer details of the presentation. As long as the core makes sense. Which doesn't really match with how I was fucking... the amount of work that I put into shit like the HUD code on SPB Attack Deluxe. But that was kind of for my own sake, more than, like, the user experience sake. I was just tired of looking at fucking Snoo and Lat's HUD code and being like, damn, you guys do such beautiful stuff in this engine. And I'm out here fucking doing unsnapped small strings. This is a cool aesthetic, by the way. So I decided to work really hard on that just to, like, see if I had it in me. Whoa! Oh, gravity switch. That's, kind of comically unfair to have at that exact location. I think these are Lucky Chloe voices, yeah. I think somebody touched on that earlier. We... Donut says, I've been sitting on some bad balance vids, guess that's my night. Yeah, bad balance is the shit that Baff did recently that just fucking blew up. And they're all good. They're all fucking good. In particular, it's nice to have a concise resource that you can link to people on why Elena was actually good. It wasn't just healing, guys. Healing was maybe the least important factor of how fucking stupid that character was. Number 3, Link's Tale. Yes, all versions. As Elena, your only real goal is to hit with EX Mallet Smash, the world's fastest overhead. Between Bad Balance Elena and the Ambassador Fox's Elena tutorial. Unique and intricate character. Think you turned Giant Man off, did I? Doesn't seem like it. I think what happened is that I didn't get skin changed because the start of the map had me dropping into my spawn location. And if you're moving, you can't change skin. There's a way to get around that. You can change skin directly through like a Lua command that doesn't care about those restrictions. Crazy 8 is beautiful, by the way. But I chose to skin change through the net command to make synchronization easier. Because you have to deal with some pretty significant desync issues if you want to do anything involving like purely local commands. Sending a request to skin change in the standard way and letting the game worry about synchronizing it is easily the most stable way of handling the situation. My god. Crazy 8's is fucking beautiful. Fastest overhead I know is Third Strike Dudley's forward hard kick, which is 12 frames. Oof. Yeah, that's just a prediction shit, right? Like, there's no way anyone reacts to that. It's literally not within the fucking scope of human reaction time. I think the fastest overhead I'm familiar with is like Samurai Showdown 2 Ukyo overheads, where he's actually got like a 3-frame instant overhead or something. And he's not even the best character. TK Tatami, yeah. You can't react to it and it links into super. Dudley seems like an okay character. Oh, you're so small. Why can't I just punch you out of existence? Alright, according to Foss, it's in 5 as well. That's fucking bravery. Man, old fighting games are some shit. 3-frame instant overhead balance, by the way. Naito says, needs a ramp for acro. I don't want to live in a universe where people are designing around acrobatics. I feel like a stick in the mud every time I say some shit about acrobatics, but like... every map that's designed specifically for acrobatics interactions just seems like, oh, well, if I'm not playing with acrobatics, I'm just like missing out on part of the map design. Which feels kind of instinctually lame to me. I know people already are, though. I know people already are. I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck it. Do what you want. It is your map, and there's so much fucking community content that it's ridiculous to get, like, instinctually bummed when stuff is not designed for your standard mode of play. It's like complaining Syncopia is designed for wipe zones, but... man. Nico Smug? How are you able to make it so every time you enter a map, you change to a random skin? Open the console and type Iron Man or Giant Man. It's a host mod feature that, the former will change you to a truly random character, the latter will change you to a character that, oh my god, that Shaw's interaction is amazing. The latter will change you to a character that isn't in bonus scares the base 5, so a community modded character. Yeah, we looked at this course on Darkcast a while back. It's pretty neat. I think, yeah, this version has the fucking target implemented for, like, the start of lap rail, where it doesn't become visible until you hit it with an item. Well, this sucks. This is an awful place to be. Yeah, so like this wasn't here before, but somebody fucking nailed it with an item. And then you have to hit that fucking rail in mid-air to do the transfer. That's actually sick. That's pretty neat. This server's good, actually. Oh! Skybox! Yes! Oh god, I still have my egg box? Oh shit, at this point I may as well fucking turn around and just like mash a new item. Can I hit it in time? Ow. I think I have to manually dismount as well. Please don't kill me. Well, didn't literally die. That's okay. Newt says, seeing an AE86 grinder rail is the best thing I've seen today. There's an entire class of characters in this game that is just, it's funny because it's too big. But, like, it never stops being funny. It's the easiest joke ever, but it always works. And I don't know how. Door. Oh yeah, Caldenza made this awful post about the inward-pointing DDR pad arrows. I think the only thing worse than this is if they were just all to the left. Huh. I'm hearing the fucking spring in this trigger now. Shit. Maybe something got in there? It feels a little different, but not by much. And only when I'm pressing it slowly, I think. But that noise is gonna fucking bother me. Oh, good. Door! I do still have some fucking graphite lubricant upstairs. Maybe I could use that. Isn't that shit conductive, though? Isn't that kind of a bad idea? It's a good horn. Could it really have been any other hit confirm? It's all one horn, isn't it? It's all one horn. I'm just like... There's a part of me that's deeply and instinctually mad that I can't overtake this person. Yeah, I wonder if you guys can actually hear this shit. That makes me angry. Do I have fucking... All you need to take this shit apart is fucking torque screws, right? Wait, actually, how do you take this shit apart now that there's no battery door for the screws to be hidden behind? Oh man, don't tell me the fucking screws are behind the grips. Tell me, say it ain't so. Nah, it's... You use the seams and you use like a pry tool and you fucking pop off the grips and then the screws are hidden behind there, right? I think that's the way it goes.
What's up?
Fuck the sweater, it's too hot in here. It's fucking midnight in the middle of fucking winter and it's too hot. It's not quite the middle of winter, is it? Oh yeah, there's another, it's funny because it's big character. Just figured that was worth noting. Every once in a while, I think it's good to enter a server like this to remember how normal most of the fucking net game community is. Are you T-posing? Are those your drift frames? Because that's amazing. That's maybe the best thing ever. Ow. Yep, okay. Nobody's gonna expect back shit. There is a fucking beauty to it. This makes me want to actually start up that fucking server that just hosts literally every map. Because I feel like there's a fuck ton of content that I could be hosting on fucking Sliptide right now. Like, I keep my file lists pretty light, generally speaking, but because I haven't been able to keep up with what's getting released where, I've been hosting the same maps for a while now. I mean, there's a lot of pretty decent stuff out there that I could fucking add. Nice. Have you ever reached a point in time where you've regretted making Horn Mod? Never. I will say that I have specifically regretted Wario laughing a couple times. That's about the strongest position I'll commit to, though. To be clear, making the horn Wario laughing. I am not responsible for the original audio. My brain is not big enough for that. Nowhere even close to big enough, actually. Am I on... And it looks depressing in here. Hold on. I'm fucking... Yeah, there we go. That's what the lighting actually looks like in here. Fucking every once in a while, auto white balance gets me. Makes me look like I'm a fucking... white in the middle of a fucking blizzard. W-I-G-H-T, in case anyone's gonna make the obvious joke. Man. No. Why? Oh.
Soldier boy, what's up?
Okay. I guess so. Oh yeah, this has the fucking super hard speed Lua now. Where you just fucking go. Yeah, March's pack released pretty recently, and they're all gorgeous looking tracks. Huh? That's like, oh, okay. That doesn't really feel fair, though. How was I supposed to know? Why do they make it shitty? I'd actually take a look at the way this Lua is done. Nope. That was an awkward transition. Man, this fucking course looks so good. Naturally, with any kind of layout like this, especially with the way the fucking, I mean, maybe I haven't... I get a bad feeling about item balance instinctually on this course, but it does seem like other sources of speed boosts are boosted up to feel impactful here. So maybe it's enough. Ooh, that turning though. That cornering might be some deep suffering. Yeah, it definitely does feel like people are really fucking spaced out right now. I also somehow wrong drifted out of that exit. I think that was probably just my fault. Yeah, so I did manage to get some distance back. I think the gap in the back is going to be pretty insane, though. Like, already, I expect most players in the course to finish within 18 seconds, typically. Almost as some of the jumps have zippers. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I don't have my fucking volume quite loud enough that I can hear the audio cue because I'm on fucking PPPP, and if I have the volume loud enough for that, then I'll also go deaf. I think I conceptually disagree with zip jumps in any situation where they're not literally required to, like, actually connect the two sections. Oh yeah, I saw some fucking WIPs posted of this, but I haven't actually gotten the chance to play on it yet. So it's midnight, and we're here. We're still here. Feels kind of appropriate, I think. My first two streams on this fucking piece of shit platform have just been haha funny cart game. I think in terms of hours logged, this is probably the game I've played most this year, which is fucked up, but also pretty amazing. Like, the fact that I've been permitted to play this often because the netgame community is so fucking active. Alright, so this is a sight read on this course, I guess, so... Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I wasn't the only person who fucking misread that. I'm seeing a couple people do it.
Hey folks, it's me, Icy on Super Nintendo. What?
Funny Deaths is pretty good still, though. That cycle seems kind of rough, actually. This is interesting. Doors. Oh, the fucking trigger's squeaking again. God damn it, dude. I've become way too used to fucking back paddles. It's like, that's my requirement in a controller now. And people are saying like the fucking Power A Switch Pro pads have it, but are also saying that the Power A Switch Pro pads are huge pieces of shit, which is very easy to believe. I appreciate the native compatibility that comes with using fucking Xbox controllers on PC, but I don't like the idea of fucking buying an Elite 2 every time one goes shitty. Because, like, this was a gift from Frey. And we both agreed that we didn't really know anything about the durability of these when they became available for purchase, because, like, how could you? They literally haven't been on the market long enough for people to have, like, really understood how they fucking wear and tear. Fucking squeaky spring has got me, like, lamenting capitalism. Oh god. Do I actually die here? Oh my god! I thought it was shallow water. Oof. Jay says, I'll admit getting an SN30 Pro having native cap is really fucking good. When the last time I really did research into them, 8-Bit Doom was like shit. That was what I heard from almost everyone. Have they improved since then? Yeah, we're back to this. Oh no. Maybe it's like the moisture of my breath specifically. It's not like I'm blowing out a fucking piece of debris or anything, but I don't know. I use an SN30 Pro Nye exclusively. It's great. Let me look into this really quickly. Fucking... Oh yeah, this is the fucking weird SNES pad. It's like a twin stick SNES pad thing. But does it have back paddles though? The smartphone clip is a pretty nice touch. X input, D input, Mac mode, switch mode. Rumble, motion controls, turbo, USB-C. Huh. USB-C is a fucking plus. That was like half the reason I was so excited for the Elite 2. Just because, I swear to god, if I have to deal with micro ever again in my life, it will be too soon. It is the worst fucking connector I've ever had to deal with. Besides, like, DVI. DVI is the actual worst connector, but the Pro Plus is shaped like an actual modern controller. Oh, huh. Alright. Because, like, I don't know whether this is alien shit or the standard, but I use pointer fingers on triggers, and it feels uncomfortable for me to do anything else. Literally, I had, like, the light of back paddles fucking revealed to me with, like, the PS2 Chameleon pad, that huge piece of shit. And, like, it's been a requirement for me basically ever since. So, like, I guess I could get used to fucking middle finger on trigger and pointer finger on bumper, but it feels so fucking strange for me. Meanwhile, the best connector's still XLR. Fucking XLR is the most durable shit on the planet, and you can actually just hard gorilla it and it doesn't matter. I've switched to fucking playing with middle fingers right now, and goddamn, this feels fucking weird. SN30 Pro Plus. Yeah, that is absolutely awful naming convention. That is fucking miserable. Too used to index on bumper and middle on trigger from Tekken. Yeah, that's fair enough, because Tekken is a game where, like, even though it's a 4-button game ostensibly, pad users probably need every single fucking macro because of the number of fucking button combinations that exist, huh? Like the number of moves that are done with stupid shit like 1-3 or 1-4. SN30 Pro Plus. Oh, so it's got like the front, it's got like kind of the fucking dish profile of a SNES controller, but it's got like grips, so it's kind of styled after that, but it's also shaped like normal shit. Okay, so native hardware remapping, stick dead zones, trigger ranges, really? Is that like hardware trigger stops, or just software remapping the ranges? Native macro support, don't care. Adjustable hair triggers. Yeah, but it's software remapping, not physical trigger stops. USB-C, Bluetooth, claims 20-hour battery life. Alright, how much? If I see fucking $80, I swear to God. The Amazon app has chosen not to open today. 45. Yeah, that's not bad. This is still the coolest fucking Lua gimmick, by the way.
200. Slippery. 50. Medium left. Easy right. Slippery. Medium right. Slippery. Easy right. Long. Medium left. 150.
I wonder if the fucking... it looks like a reasonable speed for the fucking... Yeah, I think if the timer was being done in fucking hook logic, then I think somebody would have noticed in fucking Darkcast and said these are playing at the wrong speed. Because they do feel kind of fast, but I think it's appropriate for a element that could be so intrusive. It's such a cool detail.
Medium left. Slippery. Easy left. K right. Slippery. Easy right. Caution. Hairpin left. Very, very long. Medium right. I'm trying to get some.
Man, the fucking audio pollution is insane, though. Nope.
Easy left.
Oh, fucking come on. Newt says, thinking of grabbing a DualSense when the PS5 actually releases in India. That's the other thing. It was like... if either of the new consoles had launched with fucking back paddles on the controller, I would legitimately have bought 4 on the spot. It's like, oh, that's just what we use in our fucking home theater setup upstairs now. It's like the DualSense seems like it has a lot of fucking interesting tech in it, and if the durability is decent, and it like... seems like it might be the end game for anybody who doesn't specifically require this esoteric fucking input feature. But I'm me and the jackass.
100. Slippery. Easy right. Medium right. Medium left. Slippery.
Maybe I should just get used to fucking middle fingers. Maybe everything gets easier after that point. The thing that super sucks is that, like, I wish the Steam controller had succeeded, man. Because the Steam controller, despite feeling like a cheap plastic piece of shit, actually sits really well in the hand and has a lot of fucking good functionality. But it needed a revision to where I can fucking take out the analog stick and replace it with a D-pad. It's just physical D-pad required, all controllers. Because the lack of a D-pad relegates the Steam controller to like a specialized input device instead of, oh, it does everything, it's perfect. Hell, in a pinch, ditch the analog stick completely for the D-pad. But like, the touchpad is an adequate substitute for the analog stick in almost all situations. It is never an adequate substitute for digital fucking movement. But now the fucking Steam controller's out of production. And we're all fucked. So I can't even, like, get used to it as part of, like... I don't feel like it's worth it to put in time to, like, learn how to use its finer points and fucking, like, put in crazy profiles, because the moment that my 2 Steam controllers that I have are shot, then it's just over. It's just done. Good night into you. Alright, this fucking piece of shit. At least it has normal steering. That's good. I think after tonight's session, I'm probably good. I don't need to play on the server ramp. Man. I don't need to fucking, play on this server again for maybe like a month. Maybe a year. But I'm glad that I was here. Eric says, oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long. Hey there! I've been streaming on Twitch for ages, but apparently a lot of people just never got the memo. So now that I'm hanging out and seeing a lot of people who have been subscribed since like the L-Sword days coming out of the woodwork, like who the fuck are you again? What the fuck is this video game? What are you doing on my feed? Oh, I forgot about it again! Motherfuck. And admittedly, if you arrive at this particular scene, what the fuck is going on is the most understandable, reflexive fucking response in the world. Got that game a while ago and I feel like I have hair back. Dude, watching everyone play the new private server and like watching it be handled even worse than retail was handled back when I played. And people are just losing their fucking minds. Wow, I actually hit my own mind because of that fucking tragic respawn, huh? That's fucking crazy. Whack. Nice, says, handled even worse than Void. Yeah, dude, I mean, like... Void was a mess that was run by people who did paid D-ranking services and thought banning characters in tournaments made sense. But at least they never did shit like accidentally fucking random number generating which of Chung's normals was allowed to have heavy stance. That shit's like... What are we fucking doing here? How did you even fuck it up like this? And then, like, not notice before deploying. Because none of you actually play the fucking game. Yeah, no, the latest fucking Origin update. All of Chung's normals are bugged as shit. Commands that shouldn't have heavy stance do, and commands that should have heavy stance don't. He's got heavy stance on fucking dash jump X. You know, just in case you thought that normal was impossible to challenge before. We fucking upgraded it to the fucking final form.
What's up?
Yeah, quantum heavy stance, you don't know. You just don't know. Yeah, dash X, dash jump X, that was the character. Yeah, it's like Void implemented things that made sense. Origin was like, hey, by the way, we're gonna release Add and Eltreon next month, and there will be no bugs. We're gonna release Hyperactives next month, and there will be no bugs. Smiley face. Oh my god, it's still on me. Yo, somebody wanna take that redirect? Yes! Yes! What? What? What do you mean? What? I've never seen anything like that happen before. Like, I've seen shit like that happen when you're, like, spun out, but I was completely in control. I have no idea what could possibly have caused that. What? What in the fucking world?
I'm trying to get some fuck. Hey! Hey, what the fuck are you doing? You cucks! It's just cocksuckers beating his fucking wings!
Oh god, I can't avoid that! I couldn't steer. Jesus Christ. That is a fucking evil spot.
It's just cocksuckers beating his fucking wings! Oh! You crazy cocksucker! You!
Alright, oh, okay. No, I didn't want that either. Jesus Christ. This is a nightmare from which there's no escape, I guess. I was front running, and then I lost everything because the game decided to throw me off a cliff for no clear reason. absolutely excellent. Alright, get me the hell out of here. Man, top half is fine after that shit. Look, says I play FF14 for my choice of MMO now if I'm playing a game anymore, too busy with work. Yeah, I feel that. I'm playing FF14 right now as well. I haven't posted a whole lot about it, but gearing up with my main group for the next tier, now that we finally fucking downed Shiva, and trying to put together another group for T-Prog, which is... I mean, after fucking month after month of Shiva, because somehow we got fucking mind-blocked on literally every single individual mechanic, I honestly think that I can handle any type of Hellprog at this point, and that Ultimate will be, like, within my reach. I've developed enough confidence in myself and my play for that. But it is a jump. It's absolutely a jump. Yeah, everybody's fucking playing FF14. FF14, in addition to being, like, the FGC retirement home, is just, like... I don't know, man. Maybe it's the circles that I operate in, but I hear a lot of people just, like, incidentally talking about FF14. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's beautiful.
Is that fucking fish? Is that fucking fish Jenga?
Please hit the rail. Close enough. It's break to fucking jump on the rails, right? Or is it excel, and it's just because I have fucking auto excel on that it's not working? It's break, okay. Nope, not happening. At least I get the fucking rescue pad. Yeah, because I don't have a booster item to hit that with to actually deploy the rail. Jin says, FGC retirement home seems accurate. It's definitely not just a you thing. I'm glad. That fucking sucked, though. Jesus Christ. Oh, so you skip a set if you take this, but don't convert. Okay. I need to try FF14 someday. Free trial up to level 60, which is where the game starts getting good. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Man, I'm sad that I was like... There were so many people super into PSO2 when it launched on an A. And then I think almost everyone just fell off of it. At least everyone in, like, Aerobot Club. Place is kind of a ghost town right now. Definitely no thanks to me basically quitting the game in its entirety. Because I just realized that gearing in that game isn't fun. I don't know how that transfer works, if you're supposed to boost into it. Yeah, gearing is just fucking shitty in that game. Bonk.
Is that fucking fish Jenga?
Man, fuck this. What the fuck am I supposed to do about this? Why is it making this goddamn noise? And UC says, I feel like I'd like PSO2 better if I understood what my paths to gearing were supposed to be. See, gearing in PSO2 used to be incredibly fucking simple. You do whatever the current content was, and you do it until it drops the weapon that you wanted, and then you'd affix it however you fucking could afford to, and that was it, and that was gearing. It wasn't fucking complicated. That made it very fucking stress-free to just log on and play, and feel like you were at least progressing towards something. Fucking 15-star gearing involves going through like 4 different fucking sets of shit. And it's like, man, I'm just over it, especially when the fucking game's in fast forward and I don't know when gear's gonna get invalidated anyway. Like, I played at the start because we just had Nemesis NT and you could just buy it and it would be your BIS. And it was good enough to handle, like, literally all content released for the next fucking 5 episodes. And I was totally satisfied with that. It's like, alright, you know, just buy your BIS and then play the game. That sounds awesome. Not having to worry about gearing is the fucking best. Just let me play the game. And then the moment that any sort of, like, upgrade was actually pushed to the game, it's like, well, I don't actually want to gear, so I guess I'll just stop playing. And it's unfortunate because the fact that Nemesis NT was released so early and out of sequence meant that a lot of the combat content that I wanted to, like, revisit and re-experience was completely destroyed because of the scaling involved. Like, pre-buff Profound Darkness with Nemesis NTs, a team full of relatively new players literally killing it in 4 minutes with no risk or fucking preparation involved. It's just insanity. So yeah, right now I'm kind of waiting until New Genesis. I got my fucking last short Sakura on the server. My robot girl looks cute as hell. And if I fucking go the VTuber route, you can bet exactly what I'm doing with that character. And I'm just kind of waiting for New Genesis so I can use all my cosmetics in a game that maybe makes sense. Affixing is insanity. That's absolutely true. And yeah, I probably could have made the 20 mil in time, but literally it was the last item of its kind on the server, and I wasn't sure, like, it's a ticket, it's a consumable. It's unlikely that somebody's sitting on one waiting to list it later. Because it was, like, from the Xbox closed beta scratches. So I'm sitting here like, oh, this is the perfect cosmetic item. Jesus Christ, what if I can't get the last one? And Nye, bless their heart, loaned me like 25 mil to pick it up. And now I look fabulous. Wow. That tree hitbox? That's crazy. Wow. I think affixing is conceptually interesting because what it is basically super high-end gear is prohibitively expensive to create, and only advanced knowledge of the market, along with a decent amount of liquid currency to start, allows you to create it. That's not on its face a bad thing, but the complexity of the affixing system itself was not surfaced in a friendly way at all. Especially when you get to stuff like combo souls or fucking booster abilities, etc., etc. The other thing is that, like, man, maybe this is a fucking... Everybody seems to fucking yell at me when I throw this take out there, but the NT grinding system is fucking bad. OT was better, objectively. The only thing that OT was worse for is the fucking raw upfront Meseta cost was kind of shit. Like, 200k per grind attempt was kind of lame on 13 stars. But they could have just reduced the fucking cost on it, and it would have been an objectively better system in every way to NT. Oh god, I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. NT grinding requires you to deal with so many fucking bullshit items and requires so much stupid inventory shuffling and menu grinding. Compared to OT grinding literally just being, have this consumable item and Meseta and hit one button and you don't need a plan or anything. And considering that grinding weapons was like a baseline thing that it was required to do to have good attack stats, it's not like affixing where you can throw a shitty affix or no affix at all onto most gear and still be strong enough for all content. Considering how basic grinding was, there was no reason for it to be so fucking needlessly complicated and filled with so many different fucking sub-menus and interface grind. That's the last Sig 7 I'm willing to put up with. Unlucky, Aruna. GG's. Thanks for playing. I'm actually shocked that I haven't crashed yet, considering consistently people seem to be crashing out of this server. Like, in general, I seem to have fewer stability problems with this game than almost everyone I've ever talked to. And I don't know what about that is actually fucking... Oh god, that's a long fucking voice line, isn't it? What about it has to do with my PC, and what about it has to do with just fucking entropy and stupid apeshit luck? Failing OT grinds kinda sucks, though. Yeah, that's fair enough, but like... You had more than adequate ways to ensure that, like, the odds of the RNG fucking with your life were pretty minimal. I don't know. My point is that, like, the OT grind system could have been made more forgiving by just adjusting the numbers associated with it. The NT grind system sucks conceptually because the idea of preparing and fucking managing large amounts of fodder weapons is annoying, and the rules associated with how to do it effectively are convoluted and confusing. They're not that fucking confusing, but they're certainly not intuitive. And yeah, in Elsword, fucking stats are super straightforward, which is like... I mean, so the one non-obvious thing was socket weighting, right? It was very easy to not know that socketing equipment, the sockets would roll higher values the higher enhancement the piece of gear you were socketing was, and that costumes were considered like plus 10 or whatever. So like, costume sockets were extremely high value. And there's that, plus like hitting your speed break points was kind of annoying. But besides that, like, especially if you were gearing for PvP, it was literally just like, purchase the dual stat sparring stones that you want, and slam them onto your gear, and then you are done. And the most fucking involved shit you would have to do would be like, if you were going high-end, you'd have to deal with IBs, and then you'd probably have to deal with, like, accessory optimization. You have to get your fucking mana necklace, you have to get some form of mana sight, then you have to shuffle all your other accessories around so that you're still hitting your speed break points while also, like, getting as much offensive beef as you can. Socketing was lame, but it was very easy to understand. And see, in that way, I kind of appreciate FF14 literally giving you a single number to evaluate all gear with. And I think the materia system could probably just go. I don't think, like, at the very least, stat tiers need to go. Because stat tiers literally feel like an unintended fucking mathematical quirk that makes the system, like, completely hostile to anyone trying to engage with it casually. Because in what fucking universe does it make sense where you can have, like, let's say you can have fucking 1,000 piety on gear, and you meld another 120 piety onto your gear, and your mana regeneration is literally 100% exactly the same. Because you didn't hit an invisible breakpoint at which the new piety value actually takes effect. That's insanity. There's no reason it should fucking work like that. That says, I gotta say, having 0.5 to 0.7 second delay is pretty cozy. Yo, is the delay that low? That's awesome, actually. So I was kind of bummed about not being able to stream in 1440p if I wanted to use ultra low latency mode. Got him. So the fact that it actually just works is pretty neat. Nisi says, to be fair, the perfect gear and literal worst gear are usually 5% apart in a given tier. Yeah, it's like, melds largely don't matter, and substats largely don't matter, with the exception of, like, if you're trying to play your fucking class seriously, then you probably want a GC tier that's comfortable and allows things to align. And, like, dealing with skill speed for that purpose, especially when level sync fucks up your substats, is annoying. But largely speaking, it doesn't fucking matter. Yes, the SPBs keep posing. It'll eventually find me, I'm sure. There it is. It says 1379 Gunbreaker unplayable, 1380 Gunbreaker playable. Why? I don't know. Yeah, dude, I was fucking I was losing my mind trying to figure out why my fucking Mechanist shit didn't work. And then I checked my GCD tier and it's like, oh, I'm 0.1 off. So, Canyon Rush Circuit, what the fuck? So my shit turns out to be completely broken. And even at like 2.44, which is a safe, aligned tier of skill speed, you still have to do one filler GCD and leave drill up for a bit. It's just fucking lame. Well, that says, I'm messing with the playback speed to get to that point. It's weird that it'll allow you to push yourself up quicker against the fucking leading edge of the broadcast if you fuck with playback speed. We were fucking complaining earlier about, like, why doesn't FF14 have specializations? Absolutely, why the fuck does FF14 not have specs? It would be so goddamn cool, and it would be so easy to just repurpose some fucking combat content and animations that we already have. Oh, okay. And give characters some fucking lateral choices to make. Now, whenever I mention fucking lateral choices in the context of FF14, people are like, well, people are just gonna find the optimal one and use that. And it's like, yes, that's correct. But people will do this regardless of what content does or doesn't exist in the game. Literally regardless of fucking what happens. Oh god, this is like Kart Z Canyon Rush or something, isn't it? So like, you can use that logic to support, well, we shouldn't have multiple melee DPS because people will just play ninja. The fact is, building fucking true lateral diversity into characters and then loosening the fucking incredibly rigid design of fights to allow for that lateral utility to actually serve a purpose would be so fucking healthy for the game. But honestly, my expectations are so low at this point regarding like actually substantially changing the formula. Literally all I want at this point is for them to actually debutton bloat healers and remove like useless or fucking ineffective heals so that they can add more buttons of literally any kind. Cure 1 still being in the game is a joke. Cure 2 still being in the game is kind of an even bigger joke. Fucking Med 1. Cure 3 being named the way that it is and confusing people into thinking that it's a fucking single target heal because 3 is bigger than 2. Yeah, and he's like, we shouldn't have gear because people will find Abyss. I mean, I kind of fucking agree with we shouldn't have gear, but not for that reason. And I recognize that it's a take that's fundamentally incompatible with the progression structure and incentive system of basically every MMO ever created. Oh god, it's 4 laps. And I'm 2 minutes in. This is crazy. This is gonna be super long. Oh yeah, and the fucking positions are completely broken throughout. So it's not like the pack is gonna fucking come together again. You're so large, how did that miss you on the first pass? He says, I honestly hate Monster Hunter Worlds because of its gear and stat system. Monster Hunter seems like it has, like, every time I hear somebody fucking talk about Monster Hunter's gearing systems, it makes me want to die a little bit. Because it seems like super transparent that there's actually, like, in a game that really has no reason to have strict vertical progression because of the, like, actual player difficulty of fights, serving as more than enough, like, fucking, okay, here's how you fucking move forward. For Monster Hunter, and, like, World in particular, to have such fucking grindy gear systems with absolutely no lateral diversity to justify them, seems like insanity to me. It's me, Goku. From Persona 5. I actually... Nope. I don't even know what position I'm in anymore because the fucking position markers are so fucked up. Shit, like, we made a boss that specifically invalidates the strongest gear in the game because we wanted people to use... We wanted people to have to grind up different gear. And then the design of that boss doesn't even require it. Why are these fucking spin out in this version of the course? My god. People are like, not dying is the best DPS boost. I fucking wholeheartedly agree. Comfort above meta, because comfort makes you play better and it makes you practice more. If you're having fun, you perform better, and you're more likely to fucking work on problem areas because you're more likely to just be playing the fucking game more frequently because you're having fun. There's like maybe the least articulate possible way to phrase that, but I think y'all get the idea because I've said some variant of that shit basically 100,000 times.
Let's go! Let's go!
And yeah, regarding Monster Hunter's overall combat feel, I get that the slowness is kind of its niche. And I'm kind of done complaining about that, but it doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't make sense to me that in a game as fucking lightning fast as PSO2 that I feel big hits more than in Monster Hunter, where I feel like basically every single weapon is just made of fucking paper and foam and just happens to be like weighted down in the hilt with fucking 800 pounds of uranium. Hunting Horn is comedy, though. That's such a cool concept for a weapon. So how many people are gonna bail after that race? Because it was hella long. I kind of want to try to get back into World. Simply because I now have a computer that can actually, like, presumably play the game comfortably. But it's just like, I have so much shit that I can be doing on any given day. And Monster Hunter keeps ranking just below the stop doing something else to do this threshold. Okay. Yeah, man, whatever. Yeah, the grappling hook shit in Rise seems interesting. I mean, like, most games could be improved with the grappling hook, let's be real. Oh, okay. Bonk. Man, Monster Hunter seems like a fucking hard game, too. And, like, I think it's good that it's hard. I think one of my fucking most regular complaints about FF14 is simply that there's not enough content that actually, like, rewards you for using your brain and your eyes. That the game in general feels like, I don't know, especially recently, it feels like the fucking content strategy is basically to spam a whole bunch of fucking throwaway disposable shit that appeals to the maximum number of people regardless of their fucking actual investment in the game, rather than actually spending time on content that will, like, continually enrich the list of shit to do. Like, think about how fucking cool, like, Palace of the Dead and Deep Dungeon in general could have been if they actually put some time into it to make it interesting on, like, a combat and strategy level. Instead of just Lamau XD trap check, Lamau XD leveling route. Dark Zealot asks, Elsword win. You're fucking stupid. At this point, I feel like people ask me this specifically to be insulted. And I feel like I'm rewarding people for behaving like stupid jackasses by telling them that they should go pound sand immediately and as hard as possible. But, like, Zombie posting a fucking Elsword clip here. Oh boy. A Zombie's playing fucking retail Elsword right now? That's awesome. Oh my god. Yo, if you're in Hitbox Dimension, and by the way, you should be. Shit, I have to set up a fucking, automatic chat command for that shit, actually. Let me bust out the stream deck. Please go check fucking CGXXR. Is this gonna work if I just poke it? Apparently not. Oh, it actually did. Yeah, Azami's playing Retail Elsword, and like, honestly, I can understand why. Getting a taste of Origin and being like, wow, this is actually shittier than Retail probably is right now, but still having like the desire to fucking go back and see what's going on and whether there's any gameplay that you actually like left. Because, like, I hear people say shit about Retail like, oh, they made the game significantly faster across the board. They fixed the stupid shit where attack speed scaling would affect how quickly you left hit stun, so combos are more consistent. They streamlined the leveling process. And I hear all that shit and it's like, okay, that's good. But you also removed neutral by giving everybody fucking massively plus on whiff delay. Okay, that's not right. Hey now! That's incorrect! Oh, come on. Dude! That was so not my fault. Fucking SPB tracks on me incorrectly due to fucking bad checkpoints. And then when it finally updates and fucking starts going on the actual frontrunner, when it re-enters chase mode, it spins me out and kills me. What the fuck? Goodbye. How was neutral removed? Well, everybody getting fucking spectacular low-cost delay catch options, basically. Because, like, you're familiar with the way, like, a bunch of fucking shit just has super long fucking super flash, basically, but it's only long for the defender. You get out of it before everyone else does, so effectively when you use a certain skill, it'll stop time for your opponent for a length of time. And that became, like, how a lot of classes fucking basically skipped neutral for a long time, where it's like, alright, so if I have the resources to use this ability, and how did you fucking get in front of me? If I have the resources to use this ability, and you're within a range of me that I can get to your character within the time stop, and I'm in a situation where I can use the ability, so like I'm on the ground or whatever, then I hit this button, spend the resources, and actually skip neutral completely. So you're playing around like that kind of pseudo-invisible extension of people's reach, where it's like, okay, I can't put myself in any position where they can reach me within 0.75 seconds of character movement, or they will immediately start a combo on me before I can, like, actually interact with them. And that was the dynamic when, like, only certain really good characters had options to, like, basically freeze their opponent in time whenever they wanted. So I guess the way they've decided to do things is, like, give it to everyone. Like, fucking Chain Fireball is a delay catch on Retail, apparently. And it's like, oh yeah, and force skills, because they decided that the sense that I get, and what people have been telling me based on, like, people who are actually playing Retail currently, is that they took all the broken shit and distributed it evenly throughout the cast. So if anybody has any broken shit, everybody gets something. So everybody has, like, break, cancel, high damage active combos. Everybody has the fucking force skills for shit like Reality Stone playing neutral for you. Everybody has fucking cheap delay catches. Everybody has fucking space damage. Yeah, no, like, legitimately, the way you play neutral in the game, it's like, some characters have such a gigantic threat range because of, like, what they can do with, imbalanced delay pickups, is, like, literally manipulating the camera to know where your opponent is an important component of the game at super high levels. Where, like, you go to particular spots and stages where the camera would transition in such a way that you're allowed to see, like, more of the stage. The super obvious one being the larger Sander map, where if you went to top plats, it would actually zoom out to show the entire map. Oh yeah, and everybody got a combo escape skill or something too. Because they're like, alright, BM has fucking Burning Rush, can fucking Shadow Step out of like any combo that isn't completely airtight, because technically a hitbox is considered to have intersected with his back. Ah, fuck it, just give it to everybody. Rooftop stage has to be a nightmare. Oh, Rooftop is a fucking mess because of how high the edge platforms are. So you basically had to blind commit to shit a lot of the time. Yeah, 3D stage magic missile clocking. Anybody remember fucking Win 6 from NA? That's a good-ass horn. Where, like, literally, some stages, you could not ban all of the stages where it was possible to infinitely circle camp. It was not possible in Arena. You would always be forced to play on at least one. And so somebody's mobility drastically fucking outmatched yours, which is like, Aisha's are kind of the definition of that with how quickly they can, and easily they can chain teleport. People would literally chase you in circles around the background layer of a stage, waiting for their fucking resources to tick up.
Get out of my way.
It's sphere camping. It's fucking infuriating. Hey, Fritz. Because inevitably, when I fucking stream on YouTube, and fucking 90% of the people who got the notification for this stream haven't heard shit about me since I fucking left Elsword, naturally people start flooding in like, hey, I haven't seen you since X, and the nightmare begins. It's like that. Meanwhile, I'm just playing this fucking nightmare shitpost game on the loudest server available. Just vibing. Just needed to fucking vibe tonight. Plus, I want to get more familiar with, like, I want to log a bunch of hours on YouTube pretty soon, probably before KAC. Because deciding whether to stream KAC on YouTube or Twitch is actually kind of a big thing, since, like, it's the biggest thing I do all year. And so I want to log a lot of hours on the platform and make sure that I know about any potential fucking shortcomings or shenanigans that happen. Add a command that links the Elsword fucking sucks stream. Hey, maybe. Yeah, that was potentially unlocking the simp button. Fucking simper chat. I actually, so I wouldn't mention this, except I think I misled people earlier in the conversation on Discord. I actually went and checked my metrics, and it seems like Prime subs only account for like 10% of like the total shit that my dashboard is showing me. So, like, it's really not that much of a loss to come over here, I think. SKC. The Kusoge Advent Calendar, where I spend 25 fucking days in a row playing blind bag shitty fighting games for the amusement of people who want to hear me try and talk about them. Most of the stuff is on my archive channel right now, but I'm planning on moving it over to the main if this move ends up being somewhat permanent. But if somebody wants to link the fucking 2019 article, for anybody who's not familiar with that particular tradition. It's a bit of a long read, but if you're at all interested in fucking shitty games or fighting games, it might be worth your time. Also, the fucking the acronym overlap between Kusoge Advent Calendar and Konami Arcade Championship is really unfortunate, because they're two things that my audience, for whatever reason, is likely to know about. Like, because of my fucking history, we got a lot of people who are super into rhythm games around here. I wish I could disambiguate the acronym to some extent, but I also kind of think it's funny that it's, like, just permanently fucked up like that. Oh god, get me out of here. I looked over at the chat for fucking 1 second. Oh. No. And yeah, Grizzly was the game that almost killed me. Man. I know it's a fucking stupid idea to go out right now, even if you take every possible precaution, but I want to go to a fucking arcade, man. Like, I literally just want to fucking take a phone and a selfie stick and stream a whole goddamn day at round 1 just dicking around. I miss that. I fucking miss it. Huh, I just realized that I didn't even link the stream in the fucking Kart Crew Discord or anything like that. Literally just fucking slammed the shill button and kind of went in. For it says all the round 1s here in Cali are still shut down. Yeah, because Cali's fucking doing things that make sense. I think. I actually don't know where the fucking worst cases are right now. But I would assume, since California's not currently on fire, that they're at least following some decent practices. Chocobo, yes. The Pepsi Man idle sprite still fucking jogging in place makes me deeply happy.
You want fun? I'll show you fun.
Jesus, this stage is doing something for my fucking depth perception. Am I safe? Maybe. Let me try to fucking... Yeah, you know what? I'll actually just let you pass because I fucked up that turn so badly. Long shot? Ooh, almost. Oh god, that's a fucking confusing set of signs. Jesus. Nah, way too far. Hey, that's a pretty decent sequence of turns. Made up some fucking time. Ah. Wanted to go for a weird angle to potentially prevent the block, but the orbital happened to be at just the right place. Oh god. Yep. See you later. All that fucking distance I gained. Gone as shit. You actually held through that. Oh yeah, because we're not using fucking... Oh yeah, that's how that fucking gimmick works. Yeah, alright, that guy's just fucking gone, I think. Maybe if I pull a power item this far back. But fucking up in that sequence was pretty bad. Almost. Oh wow, that was actually really well hidden. That's like perfect placement. Okay. I thought it was the SPB explosion. Got very confused.
I don't know which of us will win, but I want to thank you.
Worth acknowledging. Alright. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna eat that bone stack because I'm a man.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Don't call it a comeback.
No! I'm with the science team! No! I'm with the science team!
Nah, I'm with my boys! Seems like the server cleared out a little bit. It is getting pretty late. If this place empties out, I wonder if I'll keep streaming tonight or just, fucking call it. Right. So we're debating the correct spelling of respector. Respector. God, where's the fucking actual line to cut here? And my front run's over. Kinda just what happens when you pull an egg box and the guy behind you pulls double draws. Kinda sucks to be unseated in that way, but... yeah. There's like really fucking specific counterplay you can do in that situation where you drop back and like place the box to try and strip their item. Man, I am so bad at close range throws. My speed estimation is actually just complete trash. I wonder if there's like some way I can actually do drills for that. Is YouTube automatically destroying people's messages? Let me take a fucking look at the admin UI really quickly to see if I can see what got destroyed. I'll have to do it after this race, though. Yeah, there was no way that throw was ever gonna work, but it's not as if I had extra time. Yeah, let me tab out. Restore chat. Message deleted by the Google moderator team. Oh! What do you mean? What the fuck? Like, we knew about the fucking shadow bans, but it literally says message deleted by the Google moderator team on the admin UI. You guys just see message deleted, but it's telling me as the broadcaster, nah, we stepped the fuck in. We just slapped that shit. Just gone. It's like overt. They don't even give you a clue for why. They just fucking do it. Just whap. No one is around to help. Gonna mash for defense here. I mean, the lightning shield is kind of whatever. Like I was saying, today or tomorrow is Kart's 2-year anniversary. That's fucking crazy. That's like, you ever see those memes on like fucking normie social media every now and again? That are like, well, The Little Mermaid is, The Little Mermaid came out in 1874, which makes it 650,000 years old today. You feel old yet? Wow, my childhood. It feels like that to say the card is 2 years old. Yeah, it's like, so we have the failure mode where okay. We have the failure mode where it, like, gets put up for auto mod, where the broadcaster has to allow or reject stuff. We have the failure mode where the fucking message is just silently destroyed. And only the person who sent it ever sees it, and nobody else, including the broadcaster, ever knows that it existed. And then we have the third secret failure mode, which is we're going to actively and visibly delete this for you. Because we don't think you know how to moderate your own shit. I'm gonna try to go for a checkmate setup here. Didn't reach, unlucky. I couldn't have gone for that any sooner either, unfortunately. Very wise. Yeah. Yeah, I think I maybe could have played that better, but it's still a pretty solid front run. Didn't let me gain any distance. This server's so fucking loud. It's just insanity. It's weird that I get a real-time fucking notice for, like, average watch time. Did you know people tune into the stream for an average of 22 minutes? And that's crazy, because I know some of you motherfuckers have been here for 3 hours. So I guess that average is diluted by people who click on this and see this shit, and they're like, fuck. Just give the unsubscribe button a gentle tap before waltzing away. Last says, I think the Ghetto War Machine voices were removed. That might have been because somebody started a conversation in the Kart Crew Discord, I believe, about this server having quote-unquote racist Metal Sonic. Which is like... It's really unfortunate that anyone could possibly have interpreted it that way. But I won't say I don't get it. Oh, Jesus Christ. That rainbow skin color, though. What? That's incredibly disruptive, but kind of fucking awesome. Eevee fucking dies. Bonk. Spelled with like a Q. Oh, come on. Flash takes too long. Unlucky. Yeah, so for those of you who don't watch Kart very often or at all, this is a huge shitpost server that basically hosts every fucking meme add-on under the sun. An extremely fucking audibly offensive configuration of Horn Mod, and a whole bunch of community tracks. It's a pretty interesting place to be. I saw a handful of people on it pretty late tonight, so I'm just like, let's see if we can get a game started. Bonk. I wanted to fucking sneak in front. I don't think I can gain that much, though. That was way too ambitious. Just got by the yeek guy. Man. I want to play through that fucking game at some point. And the only thing that's stopping me is how the bulk of the game is actually just really terrible combat. It's like the interesting bad parts are drowned in like the horrible grindy fucking soul-destroying bad. It says, hello, I am finally editing the final Super Climax Heroes CMV. What's good? Most things. I'm having a pretty enjoyable night, actually. Fucking... People seem to be acclimating to the change in platform, interestingly. Seeing a couple faces that I haven't seen in a while. Fucking streaming at 1080p with fucking low delay is mad cozy. Yes, it's Y2K, and the 2 is Roman numerals, but come on. You fucking read it as Yik. You can't not. It's just Yeek.
It's not Al anymore. It's
That's a pretty good horn, too.
Death Star.
I landed on the fucking egg box, didn't I? I thought I was well past it, but okay. Now pronouncing yeek like yeet. Yeet, a postmodern RPG. Man, even the fucking subtitle's so goddamn stupid. A postmodern RPG. Not that there's anything wrong with that premise, but if you have to fucking tell me that... Judge me by my work, David Cage. Huh. That's pretty cute. So that fucking troll path actually does something now. Hell, it might even be faster. Yeah, if you know what postmodernism is, if that subtitle would mean anything to you, then you should be able to just play the fucking game and intuitively understand from the themes it fucking discusses and the way it presents itself. Oh, this is postmodernist. It shouldn't need to fucking tell you that, because it means the message has failed to land. I'm like, the last thing I want to do is immediately default to anti-intellectualism. I think that shit's boring, and I think it's like... It's something that I see streamers and LPers fucking indulge themselves in way too often. I think it's a damaging viewpoint. I don't think it's a crime to fucking take yourself seriously, but like... That can be separate from the execution of a given thing just being fucking shitty. Why did they make it shitty? I know there's a Chrome extension for fucking Twitch-like theater mode on YouTube, and I tried it, and it seems to work. I have not seen a similar extension for Firefox. I can't imagine it's that hard to port. I might take a look at it myself. Because that seems to be like the one thing that everybody's fucking talking about is just like theater mode. Which is like, I never used theater mode. And I usually have fucking video playing on a vertical monitor, so... It's not something that ever registered to me as a problem, but I totally get why it would be for a bunch of people. Yeah. If all else fails, throw together a Flexbox page. The reason I haven't already done that is because the YouTube chat embed is both, one, not embeddable. I think it has like fucking same origin insanity. Or at least not embeddable by default. And two, the URL isn't static, it changes per stream. So I'd have to do some kind of fucking interfacing with the API. Which is harder than just fucking... God, that's so distracting. Which is harder than just fucking throwing 2 iframes into a fucking Flexbox layout and calling it a day. I'm not really a fan of full screen, so it's a nice compromise. Yeah, see, like, I usually watch in a relatively small window anyway. I don't usually like devoting an entire monitor to, anything but shit that I'm actively watching from, like, the comfort of a couch. Oh god, I thought I was clean through that.
Or else what, you big loser?
Yeah, that happens. I didn't really... The off-road's way too wide to try and wall bunk without, like, losing more time. Who just fucking exploded like that? How? You're welcome for the boost, I guess. You know what, I'm just gonna fucking throw it. Whatever. It says, the only true YouTube extension is the Nico comment style stuff. Man, there's something to that. I have always loved, like... It's a simple gag, but stupid shit happening in the video and immediately the screen being filled with scrolling question marks makes me deeply fucking happy. Drift transition frames being a fucking middle finger. This character's good. Ado says, I only use theater mode. Yeah, a lot of people seem to do that. It's wild to me because I never use it. Well, people can like different things. That's fucking crazy. I think at some point I was top scoring, but Nil's been fucking tearing it up here. I'm way too rusty, man. Gotta fucking brush up. People are getting too good at this game. It's good to always have some fucking competition, though. I'm glad that there's like a healthy fucking high-level community around this game. I don't try hard at my absolute hardest while I'm streaming. I think that's kind of a given because, you know, like, the act of being relatively entertaining takes some fucking mental budget away from, like, 100% focus. But I'd still like to perform better. If for no other reason than it's just fucking fun to watch people who are killing it. Such a fitting voice clip, it's so good. Can I get it? I got it. It's been nothing but fucking close calls, huh? That was so extraordinarily well timed. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're both dead, huh? Throw it. Wow, you were still in flash ticks? You're kidding, right? Jesus. I totally misjudged the distance involved there, too. I thought I was actually eligible to fucking go for a stacked set.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. Bonk.
Show me your moves. Move welcome.
I know it's spit out, but it's okay.
Yes.
If it's last lap, it's okay.
Say goodnight, motherfucker. Yes. We've got to get our boy back.
This VTuber shit, man.
I haven't even been able to, like, stick to the fucking HoloLive English streams. Maybe it's a particular fucking style of broadcast that just isn't for me. I don't know. People are fucking crazy about that shit, though. It's insane. And I'm like, good for you! Care about things in your life, but I don't fucking get it. I don't understand. I'm sorry. think this will be my last race for the night. I've been going for about 3 hours. Oh, God. Anything but the tank. Anything but the tank to fucking end on. Piece of shit can't even turn. Wow, had to pull super far away from that. That guy's got the right idea. Flexing the fucking lightning shield is like a weapon of fear. Yeah. And immediately getting punished. No, 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 no. Don't like that. Give me some fucking space, please. Oh god, here I go. Well, yeah, that happened. That was almost a decent shot, too. Wow, I actually managed to miss the set and then fucking panicked and screwed up 20 drifts. Yeah, listen to the fucking umbrella sirens that are around me. The only person for a mile that didn't get a power item. Oh, it wasn't quite enough. I saw the hue and I'm like, well, I'm likely to steal a fucking boost of some flavor, so let's try it. But just wasn't lined up correctly. Bonk. I feel like there's a huge breakpoint here for like characters that can actually get a rainbow from that. Oh, it is a fucking spring ramp. Shit. I realized too late. Alright, activating grow here is just gonna slow me down, right? Awesome fucking checkpoints. Yeah. Shit, I totally just fucking cocked everything up on lap 2. That was what killed me. Lythero horns, of course. I wonder if Lythero is still streaming this shit. The streamer culture surrounding this game is so fucking wacky. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes. Like I was fucking saying, I guess, the streamer culture around this game, oh yeah, the fucking chat overlay on this doesn't apply anymore, is fucking wackiness. Just because it feels so disconnected from, like, the community at large. Oh man, this is gonna be completely broken if I allow it to play. Just like a completely different set of memes, a completely different set of fucking opinions, all that shit. Just like walking into Lythero's stream and realizing that there's like an entire fucking constructed lexicon around like horns and why they're funny, and realizing that I, as the person responsible for the fucking add-on, I'm just completely divested from it. I had no fucking idea. Jin says, the VTuber craze could just not be your thing, so if anything, it's not hard to respect keeping up the character while doing the thing that streamers normally do. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like, complete fucking insanity as, like, entertainers. The energy and fucking consistency that those people are displaying is just crazy. It's like, I wish I could be fucking consistently, like, in the right frame of mind to stream as often as fucking people like that do. Because, like, you know, there's a very fine line between, like, the sort of emotional vulnerability and honesty that, like, makes a fucking person compelling to watch, versus, like,
I'm having a shit day, I'm mad on the internet.
Which is, like, you have those days. Especially if, I mean, my stream isn't really that compartmentalized from the way I fucking do shit as a person, you know? It's like, I'm largely doing the same shit on stream that I do off stream, just when I feel like I have the fucking social energy to talk about it, you know? God, the fucking way I move my camera, I'm dead center in the middle of this frame, fucking looking to... Why don't you have a seat over there? That's uncanny, I gotta fucking nudge this over or something. That's fucking uncomfortable. At the very least, like, yeah. Now it's slightly less threatening. It's little things like that you just notice at all the wrong fucking times. Just, yeah. Piano on the toaster poster. And the fucking books that, I'm supposed to be reading right now because Wes recommended them to me, but instead I've been on a fucking programming and streaming bender, and haven't done shit. Slightly unsettling eye contact. Well, it's because I can't look directly at the camera while also looking at myself looking at the camera. It's like... There's a slight... Oh man, that's fucking weird to do, let alone to watch. Yeah. It's good. Out-of-body experience. I mean, like, the out-of-body experience was setting up this fucking camera over here. Setting up that fucking camera over there. And trying to, like, get the frame fucking correct. It's mounted vertically. It's some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I'll have to take a photo later. I'll actually take a photo right now and drop it in Discord, and just for an excuse to push the Discord button again. Because I'll fucking take a photo of this barren corner of my room. And it's about to be in general, I guess. Look at how fucking stupid that shit is. Camera's fucking mounted vertically, so I can, like, use the actual fucking clip mount and fucking aim it to frame the scene appropriately. It looks so stupid. It looks so fucking dumb. And it's slightly off kilter anyway because of the fucking field of view involved. There's like no way for me to fix that shit. Cause like, look, you look at any fucking parallel line in the scene and they're all at different angles because that's like the way the fucking field of view works. Yes, it's duct tape. Yes, it's duct tape. Walls on camera, covered in posters. Walls off camera, barren. Well, it's because there's nothing for me over there anyway. Like, this? This is the other position in my room that's useful. There's nothing fucking over there. Fixing a camera with duct tape isn't the worst thing you've done. I mean, it certainly isn't. Last time I had to fucking do a camera mount, I think it was, yeah, it was fucking nails that we found in the spare parts box, and tape and rubber bands and bread twist ties. It was a good fucking time. Definitely didn't hate it. It's a bulky camera too. It was the fucking PlayStation Eye, which is like about the size of my fucking fist, like in all dimensions. It's not a comfortable camera. You have a picture of that set up too. Let me see. If I still have the video up, then it should be very easy for me to Yeah, I don't see it. There was a video about it, but I don't know if I can find it on short notice, because Google isn't turning it up. But yeah, it's a pretty fucking stupid looking setup. Alright, so before I continue to fuck up my throat even more, I'm probably gonna fucking bounce, but appreciate y'all coming out. I think I've had enough of shitpost net play for probably the rest of the year at least. Probably gonna play on one of my own servers next time I play fucking Cart. Man, the fucking music selection on the server though is maybe the best shit ever? Maybe. Alright. Adios, thanks for coming. Race car takes flight and jumps a fence.